Greetings, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to TV Days Drama Digest, your trusted source for the pulse-pounding updates and speculative whispers from the heart of Salem. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most electrifying questions buzzing through the soap opera fandom. Will Nicole Walker, one of Salem's most complex and beloved heroines, return to the canvas? And if so, could a recast breathe new life into this iconic character, or will the absence of Ariane Zucker forever alter the fabric of Days of Our Lives? Buckle up as we unravel the drama, explore the possibilities, and speculate on who could step into Nicole's stilettos in 2025. The sands of time in Salem are shifting, and with the show's monumental 60th anniversary looming in November 2025, the stakes have never been higher. Nicole Walker, a character who has weathered betrayal, heartbreak, and redemption over nearly 3 decades, is at a crossroads. With Ariane Zucker's departure cemented by a tumultuous lawsuit and her firm stance against returning, the question isn't just whether Nicole will return, it's how and who will carry her legacy forward. Let's embark on this dramatic journey together, dissecting the clues, the controversies, and the casting possibilities that could redefine Days of Our Lives forever. A legacy interrupted, Ariane Zucker's exit and its ripple effects for over 25 years. Ariane Zucker has been the heart and soul of Nicole Walker, a character who evolved from a scheming vixen to a multifaceted heroine whose trials have captivated audiences. Since her debut in 1998, Zucker's portrayal has woven Nicole into the very fabric of Salem, her relationships with Eric Brady, E.J. DiMera, and her daughter Holly Jonas forming some of the show's most unforgettable storylines. But in a twist worthy of a day's cliffhanger, Zucker's tenure came to an abrupt end in July 2024, when her contract was terminated amid allegations of sexual harassment and wrongful dismissal against Corday Productions and former executive producer Albert Alar. The fallout was seismic. Zucker, a fan favorite whose nuanced performance made Nicole both relatable and riveting, filed a lawsuit that sent shockwaves through the industry. Alleging a toxic work environment and retaliatory firing, she made it clear that her return to Days was highly unlikely, if not impossible. In an emotional Instagram post, Zucker expressed gratitude to her fans, writing, "I loved my job. I loved my friends. I loved my coworkers, but most of all I love all of you. Thank you for standing by me." Her words were a poignant farewell, but they also ignited a firestorm of speculation. Could Nicole Walker, a cornerstone of Salem, survive without Zucker? Soap operas are no strangers to recasts, but Nicole's case is uniquely challenging. Zucker's long tenure, spanning over 2,000 episodes, has made her synonymous with the character. Fans have watched Nicole navigate love triangles, devastating losses, and moral dilemmas, all brought to life by Zucker's magnetic presence. The idea of another actress stepping into a role is daunting, yet the show's recent narrative breadcrumbs suggest that Nicole's story is far from over. The case for a recast: why Nicole's return feels inevitable. Nicole Walker's absence from Salem has left a void that's impossible to ignore. Her daughter, Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis, is at the center of a gripping storyline involving a kidnapping and her burgeoning romance with Tate Black, Leo Howard. Holly's recent acceptance to Salem University, rather than the prestigious Sorbonne, hints at deeper ties to her mother's legacy. Meanwhile, Eric Brady's Greg Vaughn return to Salem has reignited discussions about the beloved Eric-Ole pairing, only to reveal cracks in their Parisian paradise. Eric's cryptic mentions of marital strife and Holly's confusion about her mother's silence suggest that Nicole's presence, whether in person or through a recast, is crucial to resolving these dangling threads. The show's writers have been dropping tantalizing hints about Nicole's potential return. Her name has surfaced repeatedly in recent episodes, a classic soap opera tactic to keep a character relevant even when off-screen. For instance, Holly's emotional turmoil upon learning that Eric was responsible for her father Daniel's death in a drunk driving accident underscores the need for Nicole's maternal guidance. Without her, the storyline feels incomplete, like a puzzle missing its most vital piece. The question isn't just whether Nicole will return, it's whether the show can afford to let her fade into obscurity. Recasting is a risky but not unprecedented move in Days of Our Lives. Characters like Sammy Brady and Abigail Devereaux have been successfully recast in the past, proving that the show's writers and casting directors can work miracles when the narrative demands it. However, Nicole's case is trickier. As a character who has never been played by anyone but Zucker, her recast would require an actress capable of capturing Nicole's blend of vulnerability, cunning, and resilience. The longer a character is portrayed by one actor, the harder it is to win over fans with a new face, a challenge Days must navigate carefully. The legal quagmire. Why Ariane Zucker's return is unlikely. Before we dive into the casting speculation, it's worth examining why Zucker's return seems like a distant dream. Her lawsuit against Corday Productions, Ken Corday, and Albert Alar alleges sexual harassment and a retaliatory firing, painting a grim picture of behind-the-scenes dynamics. The legal battle, still ongoing as of August 2025, has created a rift that makes reconciliation with the show's producers unlikely. Soap operas thrive on drama, but this real-world conflict has cast a shadow over Nicole's future. Zucker's public statements have been resolute. In her Instagram post, she hinted at the personal toll of her exit, emphasizing her commitment to standing up for what's right. The lawsuit's implications extend beyond her departure, raising questions about the show's workplace culture and its ability to retain talent. Even if the legal issues were resolved, the emotional and professional bridges burned may be too damaged to repair. Moreover, Days of Our Lives films 6 to 7 months in advance, meaning any return by Zucker would likely not air until late 2025 at the earliest. Given the ongoing litigation and her clear intent to move on, the show's producers are likely looking at a recast as the most viable option to keep Nicole in the narrative. But who could possibly fill such formidable shoes? Casting the new Nicole. The search for Salem's next star. The prospect of recasting Nicole Walker is both thrilling and terrifying. Fans are fiercely loyal to Zucker's portrayal, and any new actress would face intense scrutiny. Yet, the right choice could reinvigorate Nicole's storyline, bringing fresh energy to Salem. At TV Days Drama Digest, we've been tossing around names, and one stands out as a bold, inspired choice: Sarah Brown, the original Carly Spencer from General Hospital. Why Sarah Brown? Sarah Brown is no stranger to the soap opera world, having earned 3 Daytime Emmy Awards for her portrayal of Carly Spencer on General Hospital from 1996 to 2001. Her ability to embody a character who is both fiercely independent and deeply flawed makes her a compelling candidate for Nicole. Like Nicole, Carly was a complex figure, scheming yet sympathetic, tough yet tender. Brown's commanding screen presence and emotional depth could capture Nicole's essence while offering a fresh interpretation. Brown's experience with high-stakes drama aligns perfectly with Nicole's current arc. Imagine her stepping into scenes where Nicole confronts Holly's trauma or navigates the fallout of her strained marriage to Eric. Brown's proven ability to handle intense, character-driven storylines could make her a fan favorite, bridging the gap between Zucker's legacy and a new era for Nicole. Plus, her familiarity with the soap opera format means she could hit the ground running, delivering the kind of performance that keeps viewers glued to their screens. Other contenders. Who else could play Nicole? While Sarah Brown is our top pick, the casting pool is brimming with talent. Here are a few other actresses who could bring Nicole to life. Kelly Monaco. Known for her role as Sam McCall on General Hospital, Monaco has the charisma and emotional range to tackle Nicole's multifaceted personality. Her ability to portray both strength and vulnerability could make her a strong contender, though her long tenure on GH might complicate her availability. Rebecca Herbst. Another General Hospital veteran, Herbst's portrayal of Elizabeth Weber showcases her ability to handle complex emotional arcs. Her softer, more empathetic approach could offer a new spin on Nicole, emphasizing her maternal side. Tamara Braun. Interestingly, Braun has already appeared on Days as Ava Vitale and previously played Carly Spencer on General Hospital. Her versatility and familiarity with the Days universe make her a wild-card choice, though fans might struggle to separate her from her past roles. Michelle Stafford. As Phyllis Summers on The Young and the Restless, Stafford has mastered the art of playing a scheming yet lovable character. Her bold, larger-than-life energy could bring a new dynamic to Nicole, though her current commitment to Y&R might pose a challenge. Each of these actresses brings something unique to the table, but the key will be finding someone who can honor Zucker's legacy while making the role their own. The casting decision will likely hinge on chemistry tests with key players like Greg Vaughn, Eric, and Dan Feuerriegel, EJ, as Nicole's relationships are central to her story. The narrative stakes. Why Nicole's return matters. Nicole's potential return isn't just about casting, it's about the stories that define Days of Our Lives. The show is hurtling toward its 60th anniversary, a milestone that promises a parade of legacy characters and explosive plot twists. Eric Brady's confirmed return, coupled with the ongoing drama surrounding Holly and Tate, suggests that Nicole's presence is essential to tie these narratives together. One of the most compelling threads is the strained Eric-Cole relationship. Recent episodes have hinted at trouble in paradise, with Eric and Nicole sitting on opposite sides of the auditorium during Holly's graduation and barely speaking. Holly's kidnapping ordeal, coupled with her discovery of Eric's role in her father's death, has left her reeling, a crisis that screams for Nicole's intervention. A recast Nicole could return to Salem to support her daughter, confront Eric, and perhaps rekindle her complicated history with EJ DiMera, who recently declared Nicole as the one despite their tumultuous past. Then there's the question of Jude, the child at the center of EJ's machinations. EJ's plan to raise Jude to prevent an Eric-Cole reunion adds another layer of intrigue, but with Nicole's exit, this storyline risks losing its emotional core. A new actress could bring fresh intensity to these conflicts, ensuring that Nicole remains a pivotal player in Salem's power struggles. Fan reactions. A divided fandom. The prospect of a Nicole recast has sparked heated debates among Days fans. On platforms like X, viewers are vocal about their hopes and fears. Some argue that no one can replace Zucker, with one fan posting, "Ariane is Nicole. A recast would be a betrayal of her legacy." Others are more open, citing successful recasts like Sherry Jimenez as Gabby Hernandez as evidence that Days can pull it off. The show's history of recasting iconic characters like Kristen DiMera gives hope that a new Nicole could win over even the most skeptical fans. The backlash potential is real, however. Zucker's lawsuit has galvanized her supporters, who see her departure as an injustice. A poorly received recast could alienate viewers, especially if the new actress fails to capture Nicole's spark. On the flip side, a successful recast could reinvigorate the show, drawing in new viewers while satisfying longtime fans. The 60th anniversary celebrations, with their promise of returning favorites like Beau and Hope Brady, provide the perfect backdrop for a bold casting move. The bigger picture. Recasting in the soap opera world. Recasting is a time-honored tradition in soap operas, but it's a high-stakes gamble. Days of Our Lives has a mixed track record. Some recasts, like Sammy Brady, Alison Sweeney taking over from earlier actresses, have become iconic, while others have struggled to gain traction. The challenge with Nicole lies in her unique blend of sass, heart, and vulnerability, qualities that Zucker perfected over decades. The show's writers and casting directors must tread carefully, balancing respect for the character's history with the need to push the story forward. The timing of Nicole's potential return couldn't be more critical. With Days facing a competitive landscape on Peacock and a fanbase hungry for nostalgia, a recast could be a game-changer or a misstep. The show's new writers, Paula Quigley and Jean-Marie Ford, have already hinted at bold changes, and a recast Nicole could be their biggest gamble yet. Our dream scenario: a dramatic return for Nicole. Picture this. It's November 2025, and Days of Our Lives is celebrating its 60th anniversary with a gala episode that brings back Salem's most beloved characters. The camera pans to a dimly lit DiMera mansion, where EJ is plotting his next move with Jude. Suddenly, the door swings open, and a figure steps into the light, a new Nicole Walker, portrayed by Sarah Brown. Her entrance is electric, her eyes blazing with determination as she declares, "I'm back, Salem. And I'm not here to play nice." This Nicole wastes no time diving into the drama. She confronts Holly about her reckless choices, mends fences with Eric, and locks horns with EJ over their shared past. The recast allows the writers to explore new facets of Nicole's character. Perhaps a darker, more vengeful side born from her time away, or a renewed focus on her role as a mother. Brown's commanding presence ensures that every scene crackles with tension, winning over even the most skeptical fans. Conclusion: the future of Nicole Walker hangs in the balance as Days of Our Lives approaches its 60th anniversary. The question of Nicole Walker's future looms large. Ariane Zucker's departure has left a gaping hole in Salem, but the show's history of bold storytelling suggests that Nicole's story is far from over. A recast, while controversial, could breathe new life into the character, offering fans a chance to see Nicole navigate fresh challenges and rekindle old flames. Whether it's Sarah Brown or another talented actress, the next Nicole must embody the spirit of a character who has defined Days for nearly 3 decades. At TV Days Drama Digest, we're rooting for a comeback that honors Nicole's legacy while pushing the boundaries of what's possible in Salem. Who do you think should take on this iconic role? Could Sarah Brown be the perfect fit, or do you have another actress in mind? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.